registration,
Hey,
proof of
I
insurance.
can do that. I can tell you to fuck off. That's the First Amendment. If you got a problem, get your sergeant out
License
here. You ain't
registration?
getting my shit.
License
You
registration?
ain't getting nothing.
Okay, then I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the fuck out of Adams
Step out.
County. I want a sergeant here.
Step out.
I want a fucking sergeant
Step
here.
out.
This man won $80,000 for getting falsely arrested for filming the police, and we're gonna figure out exactly how he pulled it off.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Everything okay?
Yep. Can I get your name and badge number?
For what?
What?
For what? What do you need?
So I know who I'm making a complaint against.
For what?
For speeding.
Speeding?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have you recorded doing 80 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour zone.
Okay.
No headlights, no sirens, nonchalantly. Apparently you drive like that all the time. So I wanted to film hypocrisy at its finest.
Okay. License, registration, proof of insurance.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because now you're in.
No, I'm
Yes.
doing nothing. If you're gonna start
You
this
pulled
shit, if you're gonna start this
License
shit, you get your sergeant over here.
License, registration.
Get your
proof-
sergeant over
License,
here.
registration.
Get your sergeant over
License,
here.
registration,
Get your
proof-
sergeant over here.
License?
No, I ain't giving you shit.
Well, you
Get your
pulled o-
sergeant over here.
You pulled over on a traffic stop, so you had to.
I didn't pull over on your traffic
Yes, you
stop.
did.
I pulled over here because I had to answer my phone.
No.
Yeah,
License,
that's exactly why. You're not getting shit from me. If you're gonna keep this up, get your sergeant out here.
License, registration.
You
proof of
ain't getting
insurance.
shit from me.
Okay,
You
then
ain't getting shit from
Then
me.
now you're obstructing, and
No, I'm
taking you to
not.
jail.
Obstruction is a physical.
No, it's not.
Look, dude, you better get your fucking sergeant out here,
Now
okay?
you're verbally assaulting
Get your
me.
sergeant out here.
License, registration,
Hey,
proof of insurance.
I can do that. I can tell you to fuck off. That's the First Amendment. If you got a problem, get your sergeant out
License-
here.
He's absolutely right about that. Sticking your middle finger at the cops is protected free speech under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, and this all reminds me of that classic hit song by NWA. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
Registration,
You
proof
ain't
of
getting shit from me. Get your sergeant out here.
Okay.
I'm asking for your sergeant for the last time.
And I'm asking
Get
for
your sergeant out
No.
here. Well, you
License-
ain't getting my shit.
License
You ain't
registration?
getting my shit.
License
You
registration?
ain't getting nothing.
Okay, then I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the fuck out of Adams
Step out.
County.
Step out.
Got it.
Step out.
You better get a. I want a sergeant here.
Step out.
I want a fucking sergeant
Step
here.
out, and you're gonna get tased.
Yeah, come and get paid. I have a weapon right there. Where?
What do you have? Just gonna secure that in here, okay?
I want a sergeant.
You have a CCW?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's a Denver cop, or he's a Denver cop.
And
Really?
I know my rights too, buddy.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Want to get me out of the road here so I don't get run over?
Thank you for being compliant. Greatly appreciated.
Not a problem.
Let me just check your hat real quick. Alrighty, sir. He said I was doing 85 and a 65, and he's just recording hypocrisy at its best. So then I asked him for his license registration because he pulled up on my traffic stop. So I was dealing with him second, and he wouldn't give it to me because he's a Denver cop and he knows his law, his rights.
Is he retired?
I don't know. I didn't even see. I just saw he was a Denver cop.
He's not. He's kind of far.
Denver Reserve.
So, how exactly did he obstruct?
Well,
That's what we gotta clarify.
well, I'm trying to get it. He came up here. And if in all honesty, I should have contacted him sooner, but I didn't. I waited for my traffic stop, so I contacted him. He's video recording me, so I was asking for all of his information. He was like, he's not giving it to me. He wanted a supervisor.
He was just video recording?
And then when I was asking,
Did he walk up to your stop?
No. But then,
You don't have obstruction?
but when I was trying to get his information here,
David, Adam, Robert,
Yeah.
William, versus Charles, Henry,
Right.
Adam, Robert, Lincoln, Edward,
he wouldn't give me his information here. He wouldn't identify himself here. It's weak.
Yeah.
It's very weak, but, and I can care less that I say it on the camera.
But,
And I asked him to step out, and he stepped out lawfully. Just wouldn't identify himself. It's weak, but I got it.
Even after his partner calls him out on his bullshit, he's still claiming obstruction of justice. It's literally diabolical that he's trying to save his own ass while trying to fuck up another man's entire life.
Okay.
And this is Detective Sergeant Eric Brodheim, the supervisor over Deputy Berlinski. He arrives on the scene after Barry is already handcuffed and placed inside the police car. And thank God this officer actually knows the law and he listens to Barry's side of the story.
I'm driving down 85. I'm leaving Brighton. I'm on my way to the Ford dealership to get my core back on the starter. Okay. I'm doing 65. This guy passes me, and I look at my thing, and I'm doing the speed limit. And he passed me, I mean, pretty aggressively. So I started to go to catch up to him because I wanted to pace him to see how fast he was going. He was going about 80 miles an hour. I recorded it. Like I said, he just passed me and he disappeared. Okay? So my intention was, I've got this on video. I was going to call the station and complain.
Get a hold of me.
Yeah, whoever.
Actually.
Now, at the time of this body cam video, filming with your cell phone in one hand while driving with the other was totally legal in Colorado, so this driver did nothing wrong, and it was a flawless execution. However, on January 1st, 2025, Colorado made this illegal. So if you wanted to film while driving over there today, you would have to use a dash cam, which brings us to a quick word from our sponsor, Red Tiger. Road rage, street fights, crazy Karens, crooked cops, insurance fraudsters, and car accidents. We've seen it all on this channel, and the best way to protect yourself from all of these things besides common sense and good driving is a dash cam. And I would like to introduce you to the Red Tiger F17 Elite. It's the world's first all-color night vision dash camera, and it comes with Wi-Fi, a smartphone app, voice control, touchscreen, and all of the bells and whistles that a good dash cam should come with. I've been an Uber and Lyft rideshare driver for 8 years, and this is my favorite dash cam, and it has never failed me. And I believe that everyone should have one of these dash cams in their vehicle, even if they're not a rideshare driver. Protect yourself with the Red Tiger F17 Elite 3-channel high-resolution dash camera. You can get up to 30% off on Amazon or up to $70 off on redtigercam.com, or you can watch my full review of this dash cam by clicking the link in the description below.
So I had no idea where he went, but I turned on 104th to go to the Ford dealership, and he had somebody pulled over, and right at the same time my phone rang. So I noticed that it was the same guy, and I thought, boy, isn't that something if he's given whoever he pulled over a ticket for speeding? So I just sat there and I put my phone out the window to record so that I could get a picture of the guy. And then I just sat in my car, and after he wrote the guy a ticket and let him go, then he came up to me and he said, can I help you? And I said, no. I said, can I get your name and badge number? And he said, what for? And I said, because you were speeding on Highway 85. Oh yeah? I said, yeah, you were doing 80 in a 65. No lights, no sirens, no nothing, and I could tell that you were just your casual driving. Give me your driver's license, insurance, and proof of insurance. I said, I'm not giving you my information. He said, give me your stuff or I'll get you for obstruction. I said, you didn't pull me over. I don't have to give you my driver's license. You didn't pull me over.
Right.
So then he opened my car, yanked me out, handcuffed me, and here I sit. And I told him, I want a sergeant. You have no fucking right to do this. And that officer that's going up to my van right now admitted it. He said, yes, you shouldn't be.
That deputy's right there. He's right there with you.
So I'd like these handcuffs off. I'd like to be going. I'd like that guy's
that's
information, and I'd like to go on my way here.
That's gonna happen. So.
And I want an apology from that guy.
After Barry sat in the police car for about 20 minutes, the supervisor removed the handcuffs and apologized to him for the unlawful arrest.
Some of these guys, they forget that it's not against the law for someone to videotape your traffic stop. It's not against the law for them to pull to the side of the road. It's not against the law to make a comment. I can't think of any way that would interfere with it. But some people
and I even said to him, at least, if their body cams are on, at least 6 times. When he kept asking me for my stuff, telling me he was going to arrest me for obstruction, I said, I need a supervisor. Before you keep doing this shit, I'd like a supervisor. And he said no, and then that's when I called for you. And that's when he yanked me out and threw me in handcuffs.
I'll handle it. It'll be taken care of. I promise you that. I'm not gonna let it. It's not gonna just go away.
Okay.
It will be handled. I'm sorry. I will apologize for the sheriff's office. I'm sorry it happened. It shouldn't have happened. Like I said, let me go talk to him for a minute, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So now the supervisor is walking over to talk to Deputy Berlinski, and unfortunately he mutes his body cam so we can't hear the conversation. But this guy right here is Deputy Walter Berlinski, and you can tell that he's not sorry at all. But whether he likes it or not, the supervisor now makes him walk over and apologize to Barry, who is now unhandcuffed and waiting for him, and the deputy performs the most half-assed apology of all time.
Well, here's my business card. Didn't mean it to go this route. Unfortunately, it did. So that is my, my apologies. But so I don't know what else to say.
You ought to know better.
So I will bite my tongue on that response, sir.
Yeah. Am I free to go?
Absolutely, sir.
Well, I'll see you in court.
Okay, sir. Have a great day. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. No, sir. Enjoy your day, sir. Thank you.
What the hell did he just say?
He said I'm a fucking idiot and to see me in court. And then grabbed his balls and flipped me off.
At the same time as you had it on camera.
Yes.
He's a Trump supporter?
That Trump supporter had every right to flip him the bird again while grabbing his nuts after that horrendous joke of an apology. Deputy Donut over here is just talking shit because he's probably buddy-buddy with Deputy Dipshit.
You're fired! Get out of here! You're fired!
Stay further away, especially if he's an off-duty cop, really. That's stupid.
Oh, he is?
He's a f***ing Denver Reserve. And he comes and does this bullshit because he was speeding?
Now, what happens next is the driver, Barry Zatkalik, who is a former Denver Reserve police officer, hires a civil rights lawyer named Maddie Schaefer, and Maddie sends out a legal letter with the intent to sue the sheriff's office and the county. Fast forward a year and a half later, and a pre-lawsuit settlement of $80,000 from Adams County is paid to Mr. Zatkalik. Then I went ahead and posted a short video about this story on this channel, and it went super viral and got 27 million views, and over 9,000 of you guys subscribed to this channel after watching that video. People love this guy because he wasn't afraid to stand up for his rights to the fullest extent. He knew that filming the police is a First Amendment protected activity, and since he never walked up to the traffic stop, there was clearly no obstruction of justice. As for Deputy Walter Berlinski, he received a written reprimand for being discourteous, which is basically a slap on the wrist. And it turns out that that wasn't his first time violating the law. In 2019, he was arrested for DUI, careless driving, and prohibited use of a firearm, and he ended up pleading guilty to driving while ability impaired. Now, in conclusion, I don't recommend sticking your middle finger at the cops or yelling profanities at them NWA style, okay? That's risky business. I'm just saying that it's not illegal because of freedom of speech. And when dealing with American cops, knowing your rights is half the battle.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!